Stand by to launch FanStream Sports.
3, 2, 1. Let's start.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to FanStream Sports. Nothing but pure sports.
Welcome back. It's Gary coming at you live. To all the ladies out there, y'all enjoy this. Fellas, vibe out. Ladies, grab a drink. Enjoy.
Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we cover sports and more for the culture, by the culture, because we are the culture. Hosted by your favorite twin duo, those Jackson men, Gary and Cary. You can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can rate us, review, subscribe, follow, and most importantly, share.
One off beat. Welcome. We left y'all for a week, but it is what it is. Y'all are happy to see these pretty faces.
We came back. Brand new energy. All good energy.
Bottom Line Sports Talk.
What we doing for the culture?
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
Yes, we're sharing one mic, but this is the #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. What's up?
Man, not much, man. It's been a lot going on. It's been a whole lot going on. And all I can say is, I'm happy, blessed to be alive today, doing the podcast with my brethren over here, my brother, my twin brother, my H Boone Coon, all that good stuff.
Shout out to Black Raiden. We see you with the eye. So, Get it? Shout out to Spencer, who thinks that the Atlanta Falcons are actually good. His fall is going to be so great.
Yep.
He's talking so much trash.
Uh-oh.
He's talking so much trash. We will get into that in a minute.
We will.
But hello, Spencer. Always good to see you, unfortunately, because you think your team's actually good. The downfall this year is going to be really, really bad. Hello to our lovely mother.
What up, mama?
Yes, this is the best podcast on the air.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you said so. Hello, G. How are you doing?
How
are you doing? Well, we're going to get into it. We got a few things to get into. Not a lot, just a little, if you will.
Just the first one.
So go ahead.
All right, appreciate it. The first one I have to get this one out the way. We have to get this one out the way. It touched my heart last night. Sad news coming from Georgetown women's basketball head coach Tasha Butts passed away from breast cancer yesterday. It was announced, and I believe this was her second year being the head women's coach at Georgetown University, coaching for the Hoyas. She did play under Pat Summitt. Just a little bit about her. She played under Pat Summitt, was fourth in games played, over 1,000 games played. She was a phenomenal player. She played in the WNBA as well. So definitely got to give a rest in peace to Coach Tasha Butts for sure. But other than that, man, you have any more news going on, or what you trying to get into?
So what I just want to get into is, last night I went to wrestling, y'all, and I'm so tired.
Tell us how it was.
So very tired. I was in a suite, thanks to the hookup from a friend, if you will. Was in a suite, really, really great. It was very nice to engage with some real fans, and I can't say enough about it. It was great. It was fun. Didn't really do a good job of paying attention to the wrestling all the way. So I got to go back and watch it, I guess. But hey, and also I won this week in fantasy. So great job, Gary. Good job, Gary. And then also want to make sure we get it kicked off the right way. Las Vegas Aces,
yes, sir,
have went back
to back,
like Drake said.
I see what you did there.
That's it.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Back to back. But yes, we will go ahead and get started with NBA is back.
It is.
NBA is back. I'll let you go ahead and get them a deep dive on what you think, and then I'll take it from there after you.
All right. So the first one, we're going to get this one out the way. We have, I believe, the Denver Nuggets are playing the Lakers tonight. I believe they're playing right now. Go Lakers. Yeah. So the Denver Nuggets and the Lakers are playing right now. The biggest news that came yesterday, I did see that Giannis signed a 3-year, $186 million contract with the Milwaukee Bucks. So I think he's going to stay there. Milwaukee might have a nice little team, but of course, I believe everything will have to go through the Denver Nuggets in order for any team to win the championship.
So who's it going through the East? Who's it gonna go through in the East?
I'm gonna say Milwaukee. Milwaukee on paper might be the best team. They got in my opinion, they had the second best duo behind Jokic and Jokic and Jamal Murray. But I think it's gonna be Milwaukee in the East, Boston number 2. I'm not counting out Miami, but hey, we'll see. I'm not counting out Miami.
Don't just saying. Don't sleep on them. You got to give them credit where credit is due.
I'm not.
Teams to watch out for. These are a few teams to watch out for that are going to take the next step, in my opinion. Teams to watch out for are the Sacramento Kings, because they took a step last year. I wish it would have been a bigger step. Sacramento Kings, team to watch out for. The Lakers, not even impartial, just because they did a really good job in the offseason. I guess you could say Boston, because they still haven't quite climbed that hurdle. Also, watch out for the 76ers in a good and a bad way. With your boy still not reporting to camp, we will not name his name this week.
He's taking care of his sickly mother right now.
Likely excuse, but okay.
The man is taking care of his mom.
He been taking care of his mom this whole time.
Oh,
all right, fine. He taking care of his mom, fine. The Clippers, because Paul George and Kawhi Leonard can no longer hide behind especially Kawhi Leonard, they can no longer hide behind their illnesses, shortcomings, whatever you want to call them. Okay. They should be a team that's very much better to watch out for. The Phoenix Suns. Yep. I'm not sure what to make of them, because I still think nobody on their team is going to play defense.
What about Golden State? Golden State going to be Golden State?
Golden State going to be Golden State, but you got to determine if that's a good or bad thing, depending on how the season going to go.
Well, have you been I've heard.
No, I have not watched preseason.
No, I've heard. I apologize. Thank you for that. I've heard talks about Klay Thompson may not get an extension with the Warriors. He is asking for a nice little price. Hence, that's why they should have killed Jordan Poole. But y'all want to trade Jordan Poole for whatever reason you want to. You missed 20 points. I mean, y'all could have traded Klay and killed Jordan Poole. Hey, I think Jordan Poole can step up his game, especially in the Golden State Warriors system. But hey, that's what happens. So I don't know if we're gonna get that extension or not. What you think?
Before I answer your question, OKC, thank you, Black Ray. That was the last team I was going to actually mention. OKC is definitely a team to watch out for.
I'm not missing out San Antonio, man. I think with Victor Wembanyama has been showing good potential.
No, for sure. But I feel like we just going to watch him regardless, though. Yeah. 7-5, yeah, because of him. So that's why I didn't name him. Okay. But yes, looking forward to seeing him. It was a question that popped up that said, does anyone still watch the NBA? Regular season, not as often and as much, because it doesn't mean the same thing as football. Like football is each week you can get dissected, right. Because basketball happens so frequently on the lines of like baseball. It happens so frequently, not that you won't tune in, but it doesn't mean as much. That's what the NBA's issue, I think, is. How do you make it mean so much? Does the in-season tournament, right. Which is stupid still. I don't understand it. But whatever, because I'm like, what you gonna claim? I'm the 2-time in-season champion, and you never make it to the end?
Or you don't never make it to the playoffs?
Yeah. So, with that being said, we will see how it shakes out. I am excited because this is an exciting point of the year. Yes, baseball is coming to an end with the World Series getting ready to kick off soon. You stopped it. You stopped it. But yes, baseball is in full gear, World Series. You have football that's in full swing of things. I think this is week 8, if I'm not mistaken. We going into week 7, 8, one of them. Yeah. And then you also have the NBA getting ready to start. And college basketball getting ready to start. Also, for those of you who are watching, thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, this is Bottom Line Sports Talk. Cary right there and Gary, thank you so much. I wanted to see if you're going to catch on. In the comments, I need y'all to understand. I need a question answered. This is something that's been on the top of my mind. Are you excited for college basketball, men or women? I'm more excited for the women. What about you?
I'm excited about the men. Shout out to the sponsors too. Shout out to the sponsors. Hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Everything y'all do. I'm excited for both of them. I can't wait. LSU, Iowa, UConn, Paige Beckers. Are you going to get back on track after being gone with all the injuries that's been happening to you? I can't wait to see it. Stanford. Shout out to the college women's basketball.
I'm more excited for the women's, I think.
I got to see about the men's, but yeah, I don't know, man.
So
I love both.
So they're saying UConn for the men's is going to be back to back. It might be a repeat. What about you? What do you think?
I don't think so. The reason why they two key starters are missing. Now they do have one starter that's the center like 7-1. He is great. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But I don't know. It ain't a definite answer who I think gonna be the top tier of men's college basketball. I'm not big on college basketball until it's close to the end. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable.
March Madness is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, and I think it's gonna get even crazier. Now, what they do in season tournament for what? What they do? They just do tournaments in general. Yeah, they good. All right. So, last question for NBA: Nuggets and Lakers are playing right now in Denver. Who do you think will win this game today or tonight?
It's probably gonna be Denver, just because they hanging a banner, emotions running high, they young. It should be Denver. Hopefully, the Lakers put up a good contest because this is one of their competitors. So we shall see. I'm pretty sure you're gonna say the Lakers.
I'm gonna say the Lakers.
You're gonna say the Lakers. I'm a realist, and he's an optimist. So
Always
optimistic prime.
But it's a good one. I like that.
Whatever, man. All right, so let's get into football. Why don't we? We'll do a quick college football recap. When it comes to USC's kryptonite is Utah and defense. USC has lost 2 of the last games, right?
Yep.
But
what, 3-4 points?
Something like that. But the thing is, Utah for the last few years has had their number. Right. So I'm not shocked about what happened. I told you, I said people like, oh, without their quarterback that's usually there, that they would struggle because they didn't have offensive firepower. I was like, it don't matter with that. They just got to get it done on defense and score. And so that's what happened. And they also took an unfortunate loss. Who saw that coming right before that? So USC essentially won't be in the college football playoffs, I don't think. Washington is the team that I've been saying watch out for because I have seen what they've been doing. I've seen their games. It's been awesome. It's been crazy. I did not know it was going to happen like that, right? This is a question for you. Are you a bit bored by what's going on in the SEC when it comes to Georgia? I guess continuously winning. No, not at all. How many games do you actually watch though?
Of Georgia? None. I don't watch not one game of Georgia. Hey, it's only LSU around here, man. Grambling, LSU. But I don't get tired. I mean, if they win and the NCAA has a bad thing, how does Michigan get ranked number 1? We're going to get on a little problem in a minute anyway. But Michigan is ranked number 1. Georgia is ranked number 2. Ohio State barely beat Penn State. And I forgot who number 4 is. But it really don't matter. Do you think the one-loss teams, which is Texas, Alabama, Penn State, do you think by the time the playoffs start around, do you think any of those 3 teams will make the playoffs?
The only way anybody from the SEC is going to make it is if they beat Georgia. That's one. So that's a no. In terms of an Ohio State or a Michigan, one of those two will be in there as long as they remain undefeated. So whoever wins will be in there, which is crazy because, I mean, we know what happens. Ohio State has had luck against other teams outside their conference. Michigan, not so much. They can't even make it to the big dance. Not to mention, I still signs John Harbaugh is out here killing the game, literally killing the game.
Well, we gonna have to go on this first. Going back to USC, Emmanuel Aiko was saying, or he tweeted out that he believes that Caleb Williams should stop playing college football for the rest of the season, let his teammates down, let everybody down that betted on him just because he ain't make the college. Because he's not gonna make college football playoffs. That's what Emmanuel Ako said, commentator FS1. Paul Feinbaum comes back and says, "I find that to be outrageous." I apologize, Emmanuel Acho. My bad, Emmanuel Acho. Appreciate it. Paul Feinbaum comes back and says, "I find that to be outrageous. Have fun, try to help your team, and quit listening to this. This is a pack of wolves who are in the other room telling you what to do. You're not that important." I agree. I don't mean to dismiss the fact that he may be the number one pick, but you're no longer the centerpiece of the game. Be a college player and try to lead your team to something good and quit acting like you're more than you are. I don't think you're going to help your stock in NFL by making idiotic decisions like this. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Emmanuel, was it Acho? I don't agree with you saying Caleb should stop playing midway through the college football season.
So for you fall for clickbait because that's all that was. That was clickbait. So hold on, let me do these comments real quick. So from Spencer, this was when we were talking about women's basketball. He says, "I have a fear of tall women, but I will say I have enjoyed watching these ladies play."
Hey Spencer, I love tall women.
Wow.
Love tall women.
You 6'4", so I hope so. Shaking my head at Spencer, and this is also Spencer coming back because he loves all things Georgia. I'm not hating because I asked that question. I asked because outside of Georgia, people who actually watches them play, because it is a semblance of dominance, one, and two, it ain't that fun to watch.
And plus, y'all in the SEC too, so we'll catch y'all if y'all win again.
Please don't go against them again. Y'all don't need to go against them again. Anyway, so when it comes to what Emmanuel Acho says, since I guess that's what you want to talk about, if he shut it down, guess what's not going to happen in his draft stock? Nothing. He's still getting picked number one. In terms of him playing all the way through, let's say this, because we've seen it happen in basketball, football, any other sport. Say you sit up here and play for the pride of college, and he get hurt.
I mean, he's young. He'll be fine.
You can mess up. He could
have got hurt last. Got hurt last week or the year before.
But him not playing, whether people think that's selfish or not, it's not gonna hurt his draft stock. You want to know why? Best prospect ever. According to some people, like they always do every year, he's going number one no matter whoever number one, they picking him number one.
Okay, of course.
So in terms of what Emmanuel said, I don't really care about it or care for it. Also, I'm not mad because if he actually did have that mindset, whatever a GM or owner think, guess what they still gonna do? Draft the number one. They might call him selfish, but guess what they gonna do? Draft his selfish ass number one. So okay, who cares and all that? Got to talk about the big story. Colorado lost one that I did not think they was going to lose. Yes, I'm being petty. Again.
Which one is that one?
Stanford. Again, I want to tell everybody who's now rooting for Colorado, temper your expectations and pump the brakes. Next year, we will be able to see how good he will be able to get the teams and all that to rally around. Also, keep in mind, too, as good as he's trying to get, so is everybody else. So we may see the same thing next year. Who knows? But it is interesting. They are the most interesting college football team in all the land. But they did take an unfortunate L because I thought they were going to win against Stanford. I really did. I thought they did, and Stanford got their brakes blew off this week. Not a shocker there.
Stanford won against Stanford won against USC.
No, that wasn't this week though. USC played Utah this past week.
Oh, that was Utah.
Yeah, Stanford lost against somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm saying, but I'm just saying, I didn't think that Stanford would win against Colorado. It was very shocking. Also, didn't watch that because my team was busy losing homecoming.
Hey,
so, but it was shocking nonetheless.
Can we say something about the Pac-12 so far this season? They have risen to the occasion. Now, I don't know if it's because they
transfer portal.
Okay, but I don't know if it's because everybody, a lot of teams leaving to go to other conferences, but the Pac-12's games so far have been legitimate, man. I'm impressed so far with the Pac-12. I mean, look, I know everybody about to go do their own thing next year, but hey, Pac-12, y'all showing out this year. Some good games, a whole lot of good games going on. Oregon, Washington, USC is a disappointment. Colorado, man, so far they did good for their standards, but overall disappointment so far. So hey, it is what it is right now. So
We did lose homecoming.
we did. Grambling State University. Coach Hugh, we have to let you know one thing on this podcast. One thing we don't do. Okay, one thing we don't do. One thing we don't do at the Grambling State University, the greatest institution of all institutions, is we don't lose homecoming. We can lose any game. The two we don't lose. I don't want to lose one, the first one. Homecoming. The second one is the Bayou Classic. And what I saw at homecoming, defensive-wise and offensively, but more defensive-wise, shout to Faraday to Lewis. Lewis Matthews, hey, you've been balling. Hey, good luck. Defense was outright horrible. I don't know what I saw. That wasn't Grambling State University football. What I saw at homecoming, I need y'all to clean that up. I need you to do better. I need you to coach better. I need you to get on the, you know what? Because if not, you won't find yourself in another position, sir. You won't find yourself out of that university. Now, I don't want this to happen. I see some good things. I see potential. I'm giving you some more time, but you don't. If you lose homecoming one more time, hey, we might have to hey, give you your papers, dog.
Nah, man, stand on what you're trying to say.
I'm standing.
No,
I'm standing on business.
Move, because I knew what you was gonna do. Yes, Hugh Jackson lost, and anybody that knows me knows I can be patient if I want to be. When it comes to sports and my teams, I ain't that patient because there's few things that you can control and few things that you can't. As far as coaching, that loss, homeboy got to the Bayou Classic and he gone. He got to the Bayou. No, he got to the Bayou Classic. Stop playing. You no longer can you say that it's gonna take you 2-3 years. Deion did it. Deion, I know everybody ain't Deion, but that's the standard. Deion turned the program around. So why we got Hugh then? Why we ain't got somebody we think highly of? No, I ain't doing it. Yes. So he's saying he's trash. Yes, he is trash. Thank you, Black Raiden, because I have been saying it. Anyway, let's go to never lose homecoming or the Bayou Classic. Wow. Yes, mother, that is correct. Also, really quick before we get to flag on the play, because we'll have to do NFL afterwards, I guess. Okay. Oh no, we got a little bit of time. Okay. So this is when we were talking about Georgia. I'll let you guys read the comment because I'm just gonna read it at the end. He's waiting for us to acknowledge Georgia and give them their props. I won't. No, Georgia. I thought we gave Georgia props. I'm just saying they boring to watch. Nobody hates Kirby Smart. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. People hate Nick Saban. People hate Deion, or they love Nick Saban, or they love Deion. Nobody hate or love Kirby. He's there. I'm sorry. Who's that quarterback? Exactly. Nobody hates them. Yeah, nobody. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not props. It's not this. Is not that. It's just I'm gonna give Georgia. I'm gonna give the Bulldogs their props because they've been balling 2-2. They're about to might have 3 pieces. Thank you for transition, Spencer. And we can. Yeah, we don't know. There's a stand around here somewhere. Anyway, speaking of this comment brought to you by Spencer, the Atlanta Falcons suck. And he knows they suck. And we can get into all those things in one moment, but we got to make sure that we get into this and this only. Just because the 49ers lost last night does not mean that Brock Purdy is garbage.
Is that upset? Is that upset win?
No. Who did he have missing? You had a hurt Christian McCaffrey, a non-existent Deebo Samuel because he did not play.
Right.
Trent Williams, your best offensive lineman, missing. He didn't play, right? Yeah. You got a lot of pieces missing. Now, that defense, that's different. I don't know what happened with that, but it is what it is, right? My whole thing is when it comes down to what happened, hey, everybody got to take an L, right? I saw a bunch of not Tim or not other Cowboys fans, at least.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Cowboys fans like, oh, yeah, San Francisco, y'all just got waxed. Then, I saw a bunch of Cowboys fans when Philadelphia won. Oh, the Dolphins ain't really like that. And we going to sit up here and we going to thrash the Eagles, the brotherly shove, whatever, bro. Like, San Francisco still probably the top team, followed by the Eagles. In Detroit, I think it's a very good team. They just got humbled this week.
Oh yeah, Philadelphia
And the Cowboys are far down there.
Yep, Philadelphia had a real good. They had a real good win against the Miami Dolphins. They defense, of course, showed out. Jalen Hurts, he did his thing. It was looking pretty sluggish at first. It looked good until, it looked good. It looked good until Tua threw that pick, and then like everything else just went downhill after that for Miami. But albeit it was a good game. It was some good games going on. Buffalo losing to New England was a shocker.
Not really. So the reason why I say it's not a shocker, Bill Belichick shut down Miami's offense in a sense. He's a defensive coach. That's what he does, right? Them winning against Buffalo ain't really shocking to me. Like, if they would have lost, of course, we're going to be like, okay, cool, right?
Yeah.
But them losing ain't really a shocking because it's like, this is what I expect from Josh Allen. He'll play them the second time and he'll do great, fantastic, go off for 400 yards or whatever. But Josh Allen ain't that dude. Lamar Jackson, that's that dude. Yeah, and I want everybody to sit up here and give credit where credit is due. Lamar Jackson played his ass off on Sunday, and it was nasty. I watched that game from beginning to end. So,
I think the Ravens may be the best team in the AFC. Is that early to everybody watching? Do you think the Baltimore Ravens are the best team in the AFC right now?
No.
It's still Kansas City. For sure. Kansas City.
I'm gonna say Kansas City. What you gonna say? I understand Miami took a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, but like, look at what the Philadelphia Eagles are. They just picked up 2 safeties too, by the way. So Philadelphia can make you look very subpar and average. When I look at the Dolphins, I'm like, their offense is still prolific. They haven't gotten back their 2 best cover corners in Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
When I look at that, I'm just like, okay,
yeah.
So when I think of Baltimore is up there, Kansas City is still up there, Miami is up there. If Buffalo would ever show up consistently, they would be there. And we still don't know what the Bengals are, even though I think their year is shot, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap for the Bengals. But no, I mean, I'm put Baltimore maybe 2 or 3. I put Baltimore 2 or 3. I have to see some more.
Yep. So from G, the Niners are still a team to be reckoned with. Yes, they most definitely are. Mario says Kansas City, as far as still being the best in the AFC. And let's see what we have here. So y'all gonna ignore the Falcons in the room. You're dirty. That's why we ignored you. Definitely. And Baltimore is the top 3 team. Yep.
I agree. I agree.
So we get to the NFC. The NFC is very much so
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco, Dallas, Philadelphia,
right?
So when we have the rest of the NFC South is very much so topsy-turvy. Yes, Atlanta is at the top, but like I told our compadre Spencer on here, nobody cares about what you look like in the middle of the season. Right. And honest to God, it's sad to say the best team look like in the division, even though they're not on top, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah. So yes, they won against them by 3 points. So you could have lost by 3 points too. And Baker Mayfield showed Browns Baker Mayfield up. So that's what he did. So
I wish you showed when we played.
Right. So it's a very up and down thing. The next time the Falcons play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, watch Baker have a hell of a game. And in terms of Atlanta being on top, so be it. Who cares? It's week 8, right? Yep. When it comes down to it, we beat the Falcons last year twice. And the year before twice. The year before that, we split the series. But when it comes to the Falcons, just like New Orleans, y'all have a quarterback that you do not trust. We have offensive line that you don't trust. Defense is about what and what. Bijan Robinson didn't play. That was a real moral victory for Atlanta with Bijan not playing. They still had a game plan. Yeah. Anyway, having said all that, I want to make sure I say this. I guess we go get to everything after the break. I want to say this before we go on a quick break. The thing I want to say is this. Tyrod Taylor makes the New York Giants look so much better. I'm sick of this Daniel Jones BS. Leave Tyrod Taylor in there. Y'all stop making that man look like a journey because he should have never been traded from Buffalo anyway when he got into the playoffs. And so I want to make sure I say that Daniel Jones does not make the Giants look like anything. Keep Tyrod Taylor in there, just like you need to keep Josh Dobbs in there in Arizona, no matter if Kyler Murray come back or not.
Shout out to Tyrod Taylor being the first African-American quarterback to win a game with the New York Giants. And with that being said, we're going to get Flag on the Play when we come back. Money shot, when life comes at you fast, and everybody's favorite topic, music picks.
Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hello, sports fans. FanStream Sports.
Hey, you like golf? There's a good chance you do because I said so. But what do you need playing golf? Well, you need clubs. Right? Clubs, you need balls. The thing that people don't usually think about is that golf bag. And that's what most people see when they look at your golf clubs, like right off the bat. And if you've got a raggedy bag, it's not doing you any favors, bud. So get you a new bag. Go over to orca-golf.com. Orca-golf.com. Why are you going there? You're going there because you want a golf bag, but you want one that's kind of screams you. So you want to pick the colors. Well, you can use your own custom colors. Maybe you have a logo in mind. Maybe it's your logo. You're like Prince. You just have a symbol. That's the case. Dude, you can get your logo on there. Your name, just get it done exactly like what you want it done. By actual designers. Nothing goes out of their factory without the approval of the founder, Erica Bennett, who is just brilliant. We've seen some of her bags. We've got one of them actually in the studio. You know what? Dude, it looks good. If you want other people to look at your golf setup and go, man, that just screams Frank. You want that? Then go over to orca-golf.com. Do yourself a favor and use the promo code DSP10 for 10% off and free shipping. I'll say that again, DSP10 for 10% off and free shipping. So do it today because Orca Golf is the best choice in the game.
Hi, golfers. IndyCar Tim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
All right, guys, time to talk a little bit about turf life. You've seen the hats on our heads. You've been or seen the video of the studio. You've seen that the decals are all over the place. Turf Life. Man, it's the brand that salutes the consumer and industry players everywhere whose lives involve turf. What does that mean? That means if you play or have a business or, maybe you're a sports educator, you're going to be on turf at some point. So you live the turf life. So go ahead and tell everybody you live the turf life by having your Turf Life window decal or, the hat or the keychain or the something. Along that lines, just go to turflifeclub.com and become a turf head. That's what it's called when you live the turf life. You're now a turf head. And you can go join the club today, snag that window decal, or snag any other special Turf Life accessories, and go over there to that website, which is turflifeclub.com, and get your stuff and show everybody that, man, I'm all about that turf life. And then you just kind of raise your coffee mug at them and go, yeah, turf life, baby. That's what it's about. And then that's the end of the commercial. Bing. That means it's done in microwave talk.
Hey, listeners, make sure you check out the brand new FanStream Sports in-studio text line. You can reach us during any of our live shows or 24/7 at 214-937-0569. That's 214-937-0569. Text us 24/7, day or night, and we'll reply to you and make you part of the show.
Coming back at you. Now, more FanStream Sports.
All right.
It's still playing. I can barely hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
All right. Okay. Now, thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have the segment that we like to call Flag on the Play. And pretty much when flag is on the play is when we have to call out any athletes or coaches for doing anything crazy, saying anything crazy. And I feel that it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call them out. So with no further ado, can you give us that flag on the play? Appreciate that. My flag on the play goes to, and I'm going to pronounce her name correct, Kayseri Gondrazic. If you don't know who Kasari Gondrix is,
Say that 5 times fast.
yeah, we just gonna say Kasari. Kasari was the young lady who Kevin Porter Jr. allegedly beat, domestic abuse, the one with had a broken vertebrae not too long ago. I want to say sometime last month. And it was all over social media. It was all over the internet. And unfortunately, it cost Kevin Porter Jr. his spot in the NBA. Now, the reason she's getting flagged on the play is because she walked back every statement that she wrote down, that she said, that she called the cops and everything. She said he did not do any of that. He said that it was a lot of BS going on of how they written up her statement. And for that, Kasari, I'm giving you flag on the play, because if somebody never called the cops, they would have never been there. They would have never shown up, and Kevin Porter Jr. would never have been in handcuffs, but he was. And for you to go back and walk back your statement after a whole month of what just happened to you, and I still haven't seen your face. We haven't seen your face since that event happened, and it's like you throwing a wrench into everything. Why would you want to walk back a statement? Now, we don't have video footage of it at the moment, and that's perfectly fine, but we do have a statement. And I do believe that statement right now is crazy that you had to walk that back. But like I said, you got to get flagged on the play because you lying for no reason. I think she's lying. Call it whatever you want to. I believe that she's not telling the truth and she's not being truthful.
So, well, first I comment from G. Kevin put his own spot on the line. That's for sure.
I agree.
So here's the thing. All the injuries, what are you calling those?
No, I'm saying that happened.
Okay, so what you saying she lying about?
She's saying that never happened. Like, well, not the injuries, but him putting his hands on it, I guess.
So that's what I'm saying. So, like, not you, but like, where would the injuries come from? He never put his hands on
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think she's lying. I think she might be scared. For whatever that's worth. He also didn't lose his spot with Houston. He just went to OKC
and got waived. My bad.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, he got traded.
So when it comes to this, like, we don't know the whole thing, of course, right? But them injuries don't come out of nowhere. As far as her walking that statement back, you don't know. He might have his boys harassing. It might be actual fans like the Barbs, like Nikki or Beehive. It could be something like that. Somebody might just be out like, hey, you don't do what you're supposed to do. We might hurt you even worse type thing. You never know. I don't think she's lying. I think she's scared. Because there's no way all of that happened and Dum Dum gets sent to OKC for some odd reason.
He got waived.
He got waived from Houston. He OKC right now. Like Dum Dum
he got waived by OKC.
Oh, that's great, but he still got picked up though.
Yeah, I know that's crazy. That's crazy.
But he put his own spot online, like I said. But here's a comment from G before I get going. You go ahead.
Cary, you do know folks who are abused will react to recant a statement that's not uncommon. I agree.
Yeah, that's my only thing. I think somebody got to it. Like, that's what Black Rating saying too. Somebody got to it. She's scared. That's all. I feel you, but don't be calling it a lie.
I ain't calling it a lie. I mean,
you almost did. You almost did.
Hey, she walked back the statement, so
homie scared.
Yeah, she might be.
Homie
or
scared.
She might not be.
So my flag on the play. Tim, if you want to cue this up real quick. I wish we had some somber music, right? So my flag on the play goes to the New Orleans Saints and people who actually bigged them up. There we go. It goes to the New Orleans Saints, and it's sad because not only did we lose to Houston, that same week we lost to Jacksonville. Yeah, we lost to Jacksonville. So the sad and somber part is we both said that when expectations are put on the Saints, they very badly fail. But on this podcast right here, right now, what I would tell one listener is this: your fall grace is gonna be so bad if you lose to us not once but twice. So please don't lose to us, buddy. Since you say y'all gonna actually make it to they gonna win the NFC South and make it to the postseason. Don't fall from grace too bad. Because don't lose against us. Nobody will stop us. The Falcons are not gonna win the NFC South with a quarterback that can barely throw 20 times a game. And I still don't trust that man that got 2 R's behind his name.
Right now, Desmond Ridder is better than Derek Carr. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought
with a bad offensive line he is.
The Falcons are going to win the South by default, y'all. I'm sorry. Look, I'm a Saints fan too, right? But the Falcons are going to win the freaking division.
I hate saying I think it's Tampa Bay.
I thought that before yesterday, but dude, they got a lot. Don't forget, I'm on a freaking Tampa Bay podcast on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, right?
I see.
Okay, dude, the Bucs got way more problems than Baker Mayfield, and it starts with Todd Bowles at head coach. That organization is dysfunctional. They're not going to win anything. I'm done. Sorry.
That's all good. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my flag on the play is a disappointing start for the Saints. Number 1, number 2, it's just the fact that we took 2 L's in 1 week.
We took 2 L's in 1 week, man. It could have been prevented. Could have been prevented.
No, it couldn't have. Dennis Allen, just like Hugh Jackson, Dennis Allen got to go. Dennis and Pete Carmichael. No, you put your hand down.
Pete Carmichael, for the love of God, do better, please. Please call better plays. You're killing Alvin Kamara out there. You just do better, man. Like your job about to be up too.
Dennis Allen
and Pete Carmichael.
No, say Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael.
Pete Carmichael.
Who's the head coach?
Dennis Allen.
All right, then.
I'm just saying, but it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully we can regroup, get back to our winning ways. I have my fingers crossed. We'll see.
He's saying who could beat them like they really a good team, bro. Everybody in the South is trash. Go ahead.
All right, man. On our next segment, when life comes at you fast, is we have to give a when life comes at you fast when you feel like you're on cloud 9 and you feel like you just can't come down, and then you know what, just come crashing down. So when life comes at you fast, this goes to a Colorado player, quarterback that they lost against Stanford when they was up 29-0 at halftime. And Shedeur Sanders step up to the mic. You get the When Life Comes at You Fast award because you were throwing up merchandise links on IG, and Stanford came back from 29-0. You did this. Why were you throwing up? Why you were throwing up IG merch? Why? It didn't make no sense. The game ain't even over with. It ain't like it was in the fourth quarter. Y'all just blowing them out 80-0, 70-0, 60-0. Nah, it was just halftime. So you wanna put your link up, try to get some more money than you already have. Probably gonna get some more money in general. And of course, you wind up losing the game. So When Life Comes at You Fast award goes to Shedeur Sanders for putting that IG link up with the merchandise, trying to get some more money when you should have been paying attention to the game, and just Colorado in general. How y'all allowed them to come back 29-0? And Travis Hunter, we did see that TD catch on you too. It was a good one. It was a tough one, but it was on you. So it happens to the best of us. All right.
Yes. You just know how to ruin a wet dream, don't you? With the When Life Comes at You Fast, and would you try to ruin wet dreams over here, huh? That man can't sell his merchandise online.
No, why you playing the game?
Why not? Hey,
The game ain't over with either.
Hey, it's first time for everything. Anyway, my money shot is a more memorable thing that I want everybody to remember for the week of, and trust me, this one is an interesting stat. Tim, could you cue up my money shot?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. This was sent by a good friend of mine, Wag, and this is an interesting fact. I ain't even sent it to you so you could be shocked. Watch how your mouth drop, why don't you? Since being traded, Chase Claypool, since he's been traded, the Bears are 2-1. With him, they were 0-13. Traded to the Dolphins. They were 5-1. Since they got him, they are now 0-1. And when he was with the Steelers, they were 2-6 with him. Without him, they are 11-4. I want y'all to remember these few and dear words that I have for you. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and understand I'm the problem. Every team is more successful without him. That's crazy.
Okay. All right, who is Chase Claypool?
He's a wide receiver.
Okay.
He was formerly with the Pittsburgh Steelers, got traded. Then he's with the Bears, got traded mid-season. And for some reason, Miami picked him up, which I don't understand it, but they did. And 0-1 with him. 0-13 when he was with the Bears. And he was 2-6. They were 2-6 when they had him with the Steelers. He's apparently a cancer and we don't know it. He's a pool of clay and everything sinks around him. He's quicksand.
Are you saying that he's the reason that all the teams like he's the main reason that they like the teams he get traded to wind up losing?
They are.
They are, but
0-13.
Is he the main? Is he like the focal point that they losing on offense?
The Steelers were 2-6 with him and 11-4 without him. You tell me.
Oh no. Maybe it's conspiracy. I don't know.
It very well could be a conspiracy, but it's a hell of one, and it's funny. It is funny. In other news, you had a couple quick topics. Read your Kevin Sumlin. That was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some more when life comes at you fast. These people they gotta come to the court. Kevin Sumlin, co-offensive coordinator for Maryland, ex-Texas A&M head coach, was arrested for a DUI. Man,
Can we talk about how you said he a what again? A co-offensive coordinator?
Co-offensive coordinator. Yeah, I know, right? Co-offensive coordinator. Come on, Maryland. All right. Hold on, people.
Got no real position.
Hold on, people. That's just the first one. Kansas City Chiefs receiver. I had his name on here. Anyway.
Definitely bad luck, mama.
Kansas City receiver dragged a female through the house and destroyed the property. Yeah, Kevin Sumlin, that's an ugly mugshot, buddy. That's an ugly mugshot. What were you doing, drinking and driving? I don't know. But yeah, Kansas City wide receiver Justin Ross was arrested and booked this afternoon on criminal property damage charges for, again, a domestic dispute. And I hate to say this, Saints All-Pro wide receiver Chris Olave arrested for reckless operation of a vehicle going over 35 miles per hour over the speed limit.
He finally got in the car he can sit up there and depend on.
Chris Olave, I'm going to say this to you because I watch you. I'm a fan. You're on my team.
Thank you.
I understand. I understand why you did what you did, man. I don't know why you did what you did, but I understand. And,
I mean, who of us hasn't done that before, right? What was he, 70 into 35? I do that every day.
70 and 35.
That's nothing. Come on.
How would you feel if you were him?
That's dangerous. I understand how the man feels. He got to be called out because it was stupid. But
he ain't no Henry Ruggs.
Nah, he ain't no Henry Ruggs. Nah, let's hope Trey ain't nobody like Henry Ruggs. But back to what I was saying with Chris Olave.
Y'all dirty. Take a bath.
Back to Chris Olave. Do better, brother. Be a role model for these young men and women out there. When situations are bad, like you're facing with the Saints, and I know it's not a good situation when you came from a winning situation from Ohio State. I understand, sir. I know how I feel to come from being at the top to being average. We're not gonna say you're on a bad team because you're not. You're on a great team with a great organization. But clean up your attitude, do better. You deserve to do better. We deserve better from you. We need you. Do better.
What are you talking about?
Chris Olave.
No, he is on a bad team. And it might be a bad organization. Stop playing. That man depressed.
He just got caught.
Yeah, and he depressed.
And then he was a killer. What were you doing to Kenner? I don't know, bro.
Kenner not that far.
I know.
Dude, there ain't
What were you
nothing
doing
in
to
Kenner anybody needs to go see.
Like this man,
That's exactly
this
what I was
this
saying.
man got
That's
it.
exactly what I was
This
saying.
man got into a vehicle that's spelled appropriately because we know how Tim don't like misspelled words. He got into a vehicle that was named appropriately, one that he could depend on, that would sit up here and get him through his rough times. Because the man can't even throw the ball with 2 yards behind his name, 20 yards down the field, seemed like it, without the bad offensive play.
Wait, was that a shot at Derek Carr?
Yes, it was. See, Spencer, I knew you like that. What is Cary talking? Exactly. What are you talking about?
What you mean?
What are you talking about?
What you mean?
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Talking about what?
We just talking about your wrench you try to do with Chris Olave, and then you
Do
come.
better. That's all I'm saying. Do better.
Then you talk about this man be a role model. Man,
Role model.
bro, everybody's not a role model.
We're all drunk.
Thank you. Everybody's not a role model. You stop it. Stop it. You done though? Yeah, he been getting paid. Don't worry about it. All right. We are at the last and final segment, everybody's favorite segment. We got a few minutes just to kick it off. So we have our music selection, something new, something fun, something old, something borrowed, something blue, whatever you want to call it. Something that when you put it on in your car, you think about the #1 sports podcast. Why? Because our mama said so. Sir, if you will, with your
Love
first
all
pick,
my white people.
if you're ready, Tim.
Ready when y'all are.
All right, my first pick. This is Majid Jordan featuring Naomi Sharon, Waiting for You. Hope y'all enjoy.
On the face, a kiss on the face, no, no. Don't run away, don't run away. No, these days I feel great, it's okay.
I'm guessing this is a chick.
Here on my own, but not for long.
She cute.
There's another one waiting for you.
Beauty is an eye of the beholder. So I think she cute.
Oh,
I think she
Another one waiting.
that means no. She got a great personality, huh? That's what her mama would say.
All right. The next one is Rock Marciano, Richard Gere throwback.
Is that a play on words like for the actor Richard Gere?
No, I don't think so. It might be.
Y'all
though.
even know who Richard Gere is?
No, I don't.
Really?
I
Gary?
don't.
Nothing? Wow. Oh, wait, that's the same one.
My bad.
Agreed. I don't know what this is. It sounds like 3 different songs playing at one time.
God bless my soul, I'm a sinner. The path of righteousness is thinner. I was beaten with many stripes, far more than I'd like to remember. My life is like a wild adventure. Cops tried to pinch us, niggas piled up in my mama's central. I had the 9 with the condenser. Your T go from white to magenta when them shots enter. You know the shit.
All right, I think everybody's heard enough of that.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, you my first pick is by 1111. Do You Love Me? This is something I think he released not too long ago. Like the time 1111.
I was very confused by your note. I thought you were asking me a question. I would have said yes.
Love me now. I wanna know before we tie the knot. Will it get ugly? Will we fight a lot? I wanna know before I hit the spot. I just really wanna see if you with it or you gonna leave. Are you willing to commit and grow? There's one thing I really wanna know. Like really love me, 'cause my love is
All right, they got enough of that teaser.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, no, I like it. I had it on my mind last week when I was listening. I was like, I gotta play this. So this next one is a throwback. You got to help me.
By the way, I've heard of this one.
Oh, I'm about to say, I know
this. I know this group.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, this next one is Club Nouveau. Why You Treat Me So Bad? This is a classic. Yeah. I know Pretty Woman.
Oh, now y'all know who Richard Gere is? Yeah, he also allegedly had a hamster stuck up his butt. No joke.
I know Richard Gere.
I used to have a Club Nouveau cassette tape.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, back in high school.
They jam.
All their songs kind of sound the same.
They do.
Hey, since we got time, I got one for you boys.
That's a bet.
You want me to throw one in there?
Go ahead.
Let me know if you've heard this masterpiece of instrumental salad mix. No, that wasn't it.
I want to turn it down.
Party, we will party hard.
I don't know who that is. So you don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who is that?
Let it go first. It's the Beatles. Oh, just kidding.
Stop playing. Turn it.
If y'all played Madden like 05, you heard this like every other play call.
I did. I can't remember right now.
Oh,
I think it was Madden 05.
That sounds about right.
that was PS2.
Yeah.
It's Andrew WK.
Oh,
You guys, there's no way y'all would have ever heard of him.
no, not him.
Yes, we do have ourselves playing in the background.
I mean, a better way to put that is that you're playing with yourselves in the background.
Sure. You heard me say sure.
Shout out to them shirts too.
I mean, that's what I would have said.
Big shout out to shirts.
Give yourself a ding.
Ding. That means it's done.
All right, stop moving so much.
All right.
That's what
All
she
right. All right. Okay. You want to read that one?
Oh, my bad.
Well, never mind. Hey, we do have to say thank you to everybody that tuned in today. We hope that y'all had a great time. We had a great time. I enjoyed it.
It's hot in here.
It is hot, but it's okay. Shout out to them Saints. We're gonna get act together soon, or I'm gonna have to come down there and put a couple of guys in chokehold, make my little victory speech and all that. But hey, man, the NBA is back. I can't wait. Women's college basketball about to be back. Men's college basketball about to be back. We're about to be back. We're about to keep doing our thing. Shout out to all y'all that support us, that tune in. We appreciate y'all. Spencer, y'all going down. Y'all trash. Y'all gonna continue to be trash. Y'all not gonna win the Super Bowl. Shall I continue?
No, you good. Eric, you suck because y'all just lost to the Falcons, you Tampa Bay fan. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Love y'all so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to everybody that tunes in, keeping it engaged in the comments. Thank you, Tim, behind the scenes.
Big facts.
Thank you, Cary.
Thank you, Gary.
Also, this is Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you did.
And this is the #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mom said so.
Because our mama said so. Y'all take it easy. Peace, love, and chicken grease, baby.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Bottom Line Sports Talk. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and don't forget to share. We'll see you next time.